Okay, good morning and welcome to my greenhouse. So, today I'm just going to give you a very rough idea of how my garden's set out. This is my greenhouse. This has been here 18 months. I've enjoyed this little sanctuary at the end of the garden, and as you can see, there's lots of productive work going on here. Seedlings sown about a month ago have all been pricked out on the top shelf there. Things like Stipa tenuissima. There are a number of annuals there that will hopefully be in flower for Chelsea next year. And so the left hand side is the production side, the right hand side is the pretty side with all my geraniums and succulents on the top shelf there. So, as we walk out of the greenhouse, we get a nice view up the garden towards the house. We're under a pergola here, immediately in front of the greenhouse, and that's the view up the garden there towards the house. And we go around to the left here, and next to the greenhouse I have my sunken garden. So we have a couple of steps down here, and this little sanctuary down here is I think of as my hot borders, not because it's a sunny garden, but it's not a particularly hot spot. Here I've got dahlias and crocosmias and coleus. Coleus are my guilty pleasure that I'm slightly embarrassed about, but nonetheless they are I love them. There's lovely Dahlia Rip City there. Could do with some deadheading, we won't dwell on that. Dahlia David Howard is a favourite. Bishop of Landulph. Dahlia Bright Eyes with its lovely bright pink flowers and dark foliage. Little pom-pom orange dahlia there. So this is the jazzy colours. This is where I experiment with bright colours. There's a lovely, if we just zoom in there, zoom in, you'll see there's a hot papaya echinacea there. So this is all about dark foliage and bright flowers up this end. And as we go, step out of the hot bit, we've got a big Acer here, Acer Nigundo Flamingo, a variegated Acer which has a pretty cream variegation and a pink tint in the spring. And underneath that we've got a fairly newly planted shade border. There's various things like erythronium, trifoliums, cyclamen, colchicum. Let me just zoom in on a colchicum there. We've got colchicum there just coming up. Little cyclamen, whoops. Heucheras, corridalis. This is all a bit experimental. It's quite dry under this tree, so it's not ideal for a lot of these subjects, but I will irrigate and see if I can't keep them all going. On the right hand side here in front of the pergola, which is covered in Rosa Wedding Day, we've got a few other shady items. And then we move out into the sun a bit, and it's herbaceous, it's grasses. There's lovely Stipa sudicu waving around there in front of us in the breeze. We've got hydrangeas, persicaria, lovely Datisca up there, reaching for the sky. And we are, let's face it, in the back end of September now, so lots of things running to seed, but hopefully we'll see week by week how I chop things down and leave a bit of interest through the winter months. So we've got asters just starting, Veronicastrum seed heads there. One last brave, the Cosmea ballerina here, with its bright orange flowers. Stipa gigantea there. Asters, really, some of them only just starting. All the Novae Anglae hybrids are only just starting to flower. That's going to be a blaze of colour within 10 days or so. That's a variety that was given to me as Connie, but I'm slightly unsure about that as a variety. So this is a broad overview of my garden today. I think we're going to end there, and it's going to be a case of watch this space. We'll start looking at various areas in a bit more detail week by week.